The crowd is assembled here at the Target Center in Minneapolis, looking for the Timberwolves to have a victory here on their home floor. And we've got it for you live, right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Last outing for Minnesota, the loss into his mid-30s. The veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a
Oh, look at that.
Good read by McDaniels. This is the kind of team-first attitude he brings to the floor.
Screen by Sabonis. Inside. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's McDaniels. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Stan, you and I were just talking. The scorekeepers are going to be busy tonight trying to keep up with all the back and forth. Two powerhouse offenses going at it head-to-head tonight.
You got that right, Kevin. One very important focal point to call out, transition. You know you're going to get scored on, but you got to push the ball back the other way and find some easy buckets of your own on the right.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
Stretching it out a bit. Okongwu seldom takes shots from that range.
Back to Westbrook. Clever a screen. It's stolen by Edwards. Chris Webber comes up with a rebound. Outside Westbrook. He takes it in. Sabonis. Okongwu grabs the board. Outside for Jackson. Back to McDaniel. And finished off by McDaniel.
What bounce from McDaniels, just leaping into the air for that time. Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
DeRozan for three. Oh, and he almost had a four-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three. And from season to season, Coach, DeMar DeRozan remains incredibly consistent.
Yeah, look, he's consistent because he's extremely professional. This guy's always in shape, always ready to play. He knows what his game is, and he plays to that game. Something of a throwback because his game's built on the mid-range shooting, but everybody could use a DeMar DeRozan on their team. Love to see this kind of aggression from Okongwu. Great job playing with force inside.
Stolen by Jackson. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting. And an important part of every team's game, we'll look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Back over to you.
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
DeRozan not trying to do too much inside.
Edwards, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to Levine. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Back to Levine. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And Levine can do it all. He's not just a talented shooter. He can hurt you inside, too.
Here's Okongwu. That's short off the rim.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Okongwu. Jackson from long range. Sacramento grabs the miss. Pass to Weber. Over Edwards. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Well, their defense was incredible. Wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
And Monk doesn't fool around when he's driving. He's got room to go up for the finish there. And he just lifts off with power.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Timberwolves leading by 4. Pass to Fleming. And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. That is his first foul of the game. Sacramento on defense. Here's Reed. No good from outside. The Kings trailed by 4. Simmons on the wing. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Takes it inside.
And he just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. To the inside. Here's Achiuwa. The dunk by Achiuwa.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And Simmons slams it in.
That's what you want to see from Simmons, being aggressive and looking for his own shot.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Fleming's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. And the D was there, but it just wasn't good enough. Not against an athlete like this guy.
You're so right, Ray. The defense needs to be more than just there. I mean, he has to be perfect. Here's Achiuwa. No good. That would have tied it.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Stan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself because I think it puts your players' focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan of it.
Monk for 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Pass to Shannon. Here's Fleming. They set the pick. To the middle. In the corner. Reed with it. Hits it from three-point range. Reed's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure.
Back to Simmons. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Pass to Fleming. Out to the right wing. And here is Moody. And the slam by Moody.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And here is Monk. Defended by Moody. The shot by Monk is no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Fleming. Pass to Shannon. Fires from deep. And Simmons with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And here is Achua. It's stolen. It's 2-on-1. And here we go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Timberwolves have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Screen by Sabonis. And Westbrook, here we go. Sabonis, no good. Timberwolves leading by 7. Down low, Fleming. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
DeRozan for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Minnesota ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Outside, Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Well, this is what good play calls do. They get your best scorers, like Levine, room to operate.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, Domantas said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said Domantas is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Back to you guys.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, we thank you. Levine's shot is off. Minnesota leading by 13. Here's Okongwu. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Levine with the rebound.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Pass to Sabonis. And nothing is falling for him right now. Here's Reddish. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Here's Edwards. Driving inside. And he gets it to go. Edwards got his 2nd basket of the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Again, the miss by the Kings.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
You know, Stan, even at this late stage of his career, Mike Conley brings tremendous value to the team.
He sure does, Kevin. And look, we know this. No one brings more discipline and professionalism on a nightly basis. He keeps this team poised. He keeps his team organized, and he's a great mentor to the young players on this team.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Westbrook, no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Stolen by McDaniel. Edwards with it. Westbrook picks him up.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Right side, DeRozan to the paint. And so Sacramento again turning it over.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Pass to Okongwu. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. 14 points for Onyeka Okongwu. Inside, here's Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by the Timberwolves.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Pass to DeRozan. Goes up from the top of the key. Now Sabonis. Out to DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Sabonis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
A very physical player. Domantas basically forced his way through the foul area.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And you talk about the best center in the league, Sabonis certainly, Stan, is in that group.
He sure is, Kevin, the second Sabonis to be in that group. And look, this guy can do it all. He is one of the best passing bigs in the league. He's one of the best rebounding bigs in the league. And he can shoot the ball on the perimeter. A tough guy to deal with. Not a lot of players look as comfortable with the ball inside as Sabonis. He's a throwback big man.
Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to fit this.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. To the middle, here's Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
To the inside, Achua. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Monk looking around for 3. Murray. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Pass to Reed. And the shot goes down.
And becoming better at just knowing when to move the ball. Kuminga improving as a passer.
Now Monk. Defended by Moody. Reed with the steal. Shoots the 3. Moody's shot is off. Here's Sacramento. Pass to Achua. There's a screen by Murray. Down low. And Fleming pulls it down. Here's Moody. No good with the triple. Schroeder outside. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Outside, Kuminga buries the long-range jumper. Kuminga's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Picked away. Here's Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
Oh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Schroeder, left side. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Against the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Pass to Achua. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Going inside. Looking to end the run. Can't capitalize inside. Takes the three. Murray with the defensive effort. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Monk, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
Oh, here he comes. My goodness. Whew. The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
And finished off by McDaniel.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
On its way from DeRozan for two. Okongwu grabs the board.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
McDaniels on the wing. And here's Edwards from the arc. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Edwards with it.